everybody, Katie Moe with American Dream TV and Arrive Real Estate Group here in Pleasanton. Now, I let you know that I was going to bring you someplace here in town that is kind of one of the center points to our community in Pleasanton. And here we are. We're at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Not just the fairgrounds, but we're at the racetrack. This racetrack is actually pretty special because it's the oldest dirt 1-mile track in the USA. I'm here with my friend Valerie Shirk, who happens to be the executive director of the Alameda County Fair Foundation. I'm going to let her tell us a little bit about what you do and tell us about the foundation.
I would love to. So the mission of the Alameda County Fair Foundation is to fund projects and programs related to agriculture education. So the idea is to keep the mission of the fair alive and relevant for generations to come.
That's awesome. So what the foundation is different than the fairgrounds or than the fair. So tell me a little bit more about the foundation. I mean, you talk about agriculture. What are you guys doing? Like, what's happening with the foundation?
Well, our first big project, I'm so excited about this, is we are fundraising to build a high-tech educational working farm here on the fairgrounds.
Wow.
And the idea is that it is modern, it is state-of-the-art, and it actually can expose students from across Alameda County and beyond to the future of agriculture. We're planning to have components of agriculture technology and innovation that can really inspire students to understand where their food comes from, how we clothe the growing population, and maybe even pursue careers in agriculture.
Wow, and this is the foundation, this is your first major step that you're taking in pushing this mission forward.
Yes, exactly. And the idea is that this farm will be a destination for school visits, field trips year-round. So schools from all over Alameda County can come to the fairgrounds and interact with livestock and see how crops are grown.
Love it.
And we even have some kitchens in our plans so that kids can even learn how food is prepared.
Will you take us to where this farm is going to be built? Can you give us a little bit of a sneak peek?
I would love to.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Valerie, so where are we? Tell us.
We are. So when we come to the fair, we know this is Ag Venture Park. There's usually a petting zoo and we have the pig races. So this is where the farm will be built.
Nice.
This is where we envision our farm. So
Okay.
starting with, actually, if you can see behind that fence there's a barn.
The one with the solar panels on top.
Yes.
Okay.
So the first phase in our plan is actually to remodel that barn.
Wow.
For the livestock that we'll have at the
So
farm.
that fence will go down. Wow.
Right,
Oh my God.
exactly. So it kind of will fill up this entire space. And actually, another feature of the farm is a horse paddock, which was actually designed specifically to fit the pig races, so
Okay,
that they
good.
will still live right here at the farm. And then, if you can imagine back here, there will be classrooms. The classrooms are open air with these big garage doors,
Awesome.
and they actually include a demonstration kitchen.
Like this whole span. I mean, pretty big. Like this is a big, how many acres is the site?
This is over 2 acres. Pretty much where we're standing is where all the crops will be.
Wow.
Including, maybe we'll have hydroponics and robotics and other demonstrations of vertical farming. And there's also a pavilion that has an outdoor kitchen. It's a nice gathering place for classes and maybe even for other events.
Okay.
And then over on this side, we have a lab planned. It includes planting tables so that kids who come here on field trips can literally get their hands dirty.
So this whole education extension, again, we talked about in the beginning, your mission, and that it's the idea of preserving the local heritage of our area, the agricultural heritage. They're going to be able to come here and essentially participate in agriculture that is historic to Alameda County, to Pleasanton. Like, what does that look like?
In the plan right now, we do have sort of local kind of heritage agriculture. So a hop yard and a vineyard and orchards, because that's what grew here. And in fact, that's even what our students in school now learn. They grew here, so they can actually see what these plants look like when they grow.
Okay.
That is a big part of it, but also perennial and seasonal crops.
Okay.
And as a way of understanding, this is actually how our food grows.
I can imagine so many schools and just just taking advantage of this and having this be right in our backyard here in Alameda County. For those of us in Pleasanton, it's even closer. But I mean, you guys are looking beyond. This is Alameda County and beyond.
If you go a little bit further east, still part of Alameda County,
Yeah.
there are kids
Berkeley,
living in
Oakland,
more
yeah.
urban environments.
Yeah.
And the idea of introducing students from across this area to the science of
Yeah.
agriculture and the technology and the innovation
Yes.
that goes into agriculture. We're hoping to demonstrate things like water capture and reuse. Certainly a big part of our plan is solar panels will be part of the architecture so that they will provide shade and shelter and also generate energy. So making farming exciting, right? It's not sort of this old-fashioned thing, and that's important too. We actually do want kids to feel connected to the heritage of agriculture that's here in Alameda County, but then also learn that how things are changing and how we can actually create sustainable farms.
We're here now, and the county fair is all set up, which is like so exciting. But this farm it's going to be here all the time. It's not just directly related to the county fair.
Exactly right. So our vision is to have school groups on field trips here year-round.
Awesome.
In fact, we've done some analysis, and we think we can fit 8 classes at a time
Wow.
here at the farm, and we can run tours twice a day in this space that we have. And so imagine that is 16 classes a day.
That's amazing.
We did the math. That is every 3rd grade class in Alameda County in 2 months.
That's incredible. Is there a way when the kids come to the fairgrounds, they can go to the park? Is there anything else they can experience while they're here that's part of this foundation mission?
Absolutely. So the farm is really what we're trying to build as the foundation, but we actually have other things at the fairgrounds that we can build into these field trip visits. And one of those is actually a brand new tractor museum exhibit.
Okay, so we're gonna go check out the tractors. Thank you for showing us where the farm is gonna be.
My pleasure.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a sneak peek and take you in through the back door.
Awesome. Oh my God, wow. Oh, this is so gorgeous.
Here we are at the American Farm Tractor exhibit.
Awesome.
This is a brand new museum exhibit at the fairgrounds.
Okay.
And it features 4 tractors that have been restored.
Okay.
And it just gives us a little taste of agriculture history in this area.
These are all historical to Alameda County.
Yes, yes.
awesome.
So when schools come for field trips here, they can learn about the future of agriculture, and they can also learn about the agriculture heritage of our area and a bit of the history.
Do they work? Like, are they working I mean, like, obviously not in the fields, but can you turn them on?
Yes, I believe
So
that they can
awesome. I love
actually,
it. Oh
they
my
can drive
God.
out the doors and maybe appear in a parade or something in downtown Pleasanton someday.
I love that. That is so cool. So when we come to the fair with our kids, as you know, like, it's a huge thing, I make my kids go in every exhibit hall, and I cannot wait to show them this. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up our time with you. We've taken up so much of your very important time. I am so thankful that this foundation exists. I think that it is an incredible component of our community and really an extension of the Alameda County Fair, the fairgrounds, you know, all of the above. There's so much depth to the fair and the fairgrounds that I don't think people really know, and this foundation is one way that you guys are showcasing that. So thank you for that. I'm really excited to see what you guys do, and I can't wait to be a part of it. Please check out the Alameda County Fair Foundation website. You can learn about what they're doing, any fundraising initiatives that they have. Just be a part of it and come to the fair. It's such a great part. I can't believe I got to come here. This is part of Pleasanton. When I moved here, I was so excited to know that the county fairgrounds were in the town where I got to raise my family. It's all just part of this great community. We walked around Main Street today. We showed you a lot of the great shops. Just everything, this local feeling of this community really was shown. I hope you guys got a little taste of it. And some of the amazing architecture, the old 1920s bungalow that we got to see. There's just a lot to Pleasanton, and I really enjoyed giving you a sneak peek. So once again, thanks for coming. This is Katie Moe. I'm with American Dream TV and Arrive Real Estate Group, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.